Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while since we made a video. We have something a little bit different than anything we've done before. That happens from time to time. This is breaking new ground for us.
Pushing the boink boundaries.
Very true. We're gonna be looking for misconnections, guys, on Craigslist. You know, sometimes you don't want to cherish what you have, and you miss what you don't.
Let's see what's cooking. Gas station woman worker. That sounds about right.
Let's start off with that one. That sounds good to me, man.
4 hours ago,
we should take turns on who's reading.
Okay.
Why don't you start us off then,
I
Josh?
can do that, sure. You put it on me. Gas station woman worker, Silverdale. You described the gas station perks card to me. I was lost in your beauty. Nice voice and guthy appearance. God, you make me want to come at you every day. But don't worry, I won't. Are you Japanese? Japanese Whispers by The Cure. Dedicated and playing for you now.
Let me take your hands, I'm shaking like milk.
Well, this guy seems like a real Romeo. I hope that works out for him, or I hope this gas station lady gets a restraining order, because this is quite the romantic opening.
Posted 5 hours ago.
I think it's a bad sign that he tried to guess what Asian race she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a red
And then
flag.
going ahead, are you Japanese? And then goes ahead and is like, yeah, she's Japanese.
Oh, you're Japanese. Well,
Yeah.
what a character, what a card. Let's steer clear of Silverdale.
Yes, guys, this is like a weather forecast. We'll tell you where to steer clear of creeps. Women, goes out to you. I don't think men have to worry.
If you are a gothy and vaguely Japanese woman in Silverdale, do watch out.
Ooh, Ella.
I don't know.
No, we need to keep schools safe too, guys.
Okay.
We are the
Maybe Jade's watching this.
we know a guy who goes by child protector, and
Yeah,
we're channeling some of his energy with this.
Go ahead.
Oh, yep. We'll do this, guys. We're gonna go right to left, guys, just so you can envision who's sitting on the couch.
Oh yeah.
2+ years ago, we were talking in line at the Dollar Tree. You 5'5"-ish brown hair Nirvana t-shirt, blue jeans with rips in the knees, white tennis shoes, and mid-20s. We talked again outside, and you said your name was Jade. She saved my life that night.
Oh my gosh, she's dying! Oh my gosh!
I must find her and thank her. Please, if you think you know her, pass this message along for her. If you know an elementary teacher named Jade, please show her this, Tequila. He didn't mention in the story that she said she was an elementary school teacher, though.
Well, I'm assuming that's also something she messaged. But wow, she saved his life. Props to Jade, if you're listening. Seems like you are a guardian angel for this fine fellow here.
You think he was down on his luck in the conversation?
I think so.
It sounds
He
like
Raised
it.
his spirits?
If he was at a Dollar Tree, yes.
Yeah, people don't tend to be in high spirits at a Dollar Tree.
Now, I think that is a good place. I think you are maybe in high spirits if you're an elementary school teacher. That's cheap stuff for the kids to break, because they do that.
That is true, yeah. Mostly they have to buy their own equipment. So yeah, go to the Dollar Tree and get some crayons if you're an elementary school teacher.
Now, let's do this on a women watcher rating scale. Out of 10. How much do you think this woman has to watch out for this guy out of 10? I'm thinking she only has to watch out maybe like a solid 2. You know, he doesn't seem creepy.
I'd give him a 0 because he's not even trying to meet with her. He just wants the message passed along. This is 2+ years later. She saved his life. This seems just like a thankful soul looking to pass on the goodwill they've been given by this Jade. So I think the fact that he's not trying to meet with her and she saved his life, that's a 0 for me. This seems like a wholesome affair.
This seems pretty innocent. He does remember a lot of detail, but it saved his life. So, yeah.
What's your take, Josh?
Considering it's I think I would have rated it higher if it was recent, but considering it was 2+ years ago, I would honestly put it at I'm an optimist, I think, in this case. I'd put it at a 0.
Okay.
Much lower than the previous one. What was the previous one?
We didn't rate that one, but
It would have been high because that gas station woman worker needs to find a new job.
I'd say it's a 6, slightly over average.
I would have said 7.
Well,
Is that a Dear
Average.
John? Let's check out this Dear John here. Those are always fun.
What were you about to say, Josh?
I would have put it at least a 7 because I don't think he was like. I think he took some action,
Yeah.
which is very.
That's not good.
That's concerning, I think, for me.
Dear John, I haven't heard from you in weeks. I feel like you aren't okay after what I said to you. I'm not okay either. I wish I knew how to stop this hurt and go back to our own little world. That is where I am the happiest. You are the love of my life, and all I want is to come home to you. Rex and Gypsy miss you like crazy, baby. Our boy is 4 next week. I'm not sure you want me in your life, but I know I want you in mine. So why did your boy get only a footnote at the end there? You know, if you're looking for your man to come back, maybe swing the son angle more. Or who knows? Maybe that's utilizing your child too much, and that's unethical. I'm not a parent. I'm not a family guidance counselor. This is a complicated situation, though. What do you guys think?
I think she knows he likes the animals more. I'm assuming Rex and Gypsy are cats or
I would
dogs.
think so.
So I think he doesn't care much for his son. So him turning 4 next week is inconsequential. But the cats miss him, which is a big deal.
That's a man after my own heart. He cares about his cats, doesn't care for his son.
I feel like the execution could have been better. I think it is a genuine attempt to contact John. Maybe not a good one, though.
Yeah, if your only chance at reaching out to your lost love is through Facebook Marketplace mixed connections...
Craigslist missed connections.
Craigslist mixed connections. I don't know how good of a chance I give you.
I almost feel like there's it's not a grammatical error, but the way it reads also is kind of like, I think it could have been...
But their boy looks like he's got an early August birthday. In 4 weeks, very happy birthday. I hope your father is present. If not, I'm sure your 4th will be one to remember nonetheless.
All right, guys, I'm going to say, remember these facts real quick. Rex and Gypsy, probably animals, just remember that. They're going to have a kid. He's going to turn 4 next week, so he's got a July birthday.
Name not relevant.
Yep, name not relevant, but... So I'd say that's a 10 out of 10 on the watch list. Keep an eye out for this guy, and if you see him, drag him back to his wife. She needs him.
What a world. What a world. All right, what is coming up next?
Oh, someone's looking for a car. They might be mad.
Uh-oh.
Long black hair at the UPS store. That could be you.
Yeah, what are we thinking?
Hubcap, that's so little to go on.
He just wants a hubcap.
Let's find out.
Hubcap, 405 South near 8th Northeast. I last saw you, my dear Hubcap. I last saw you, my dear Hubcap. A pothole on 405 South near 8th Northeast exit. You rolled out of my life. Please come back. Your mate, Whoa.
So
your mate misses you, Chev K.
To
This
those
is
of
weird. This guy's a 10 for me.
To those of you who live on that street, please keep your eye out for this hubcap, because this fella clearly misses it.
It's going to be a truck, vaguely looking like this.
That's literally a 10.
Crazy hubcap.
This is a 10 on... Like, no one is... If you see a hubcap like this, and you somehow think, I'm going to go on Facebook... Craigslist Connections. I would think this man's, like, crazy.
I don't think he's got a snowball's chance in hell of seeing that hubcap again. I think he's better off just, like, totaling his car.
If we're on the women watcher rating system, and a woman were to interact, I'd put this at a 9 or 10. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. There's not actual danger, but it's just the demeanor I don't like.
Delusional if he's seeking out his hubcap in this manner. So either I see it one of two ways: he's delusional, and therefore women do watch out, or he's got a good sense of humor. He wanted to put up this funny post. Oh, my dear hubcap, your mate misses you, knowing that the odds are slim. And if that's the case, and which I choose to believe, giving this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's a fine fellow.
I don't know. I think he is joking, but I think this is like him.
It could be a woman too. There's no genders in this post.
That's so true.
He drives a truck. Women drive trucks nowadays. That's true.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You're right. We should be saying them.
It's 2013. Women can drive what they want.
Women drive Fords.
But
men drive Chevys.
I feel like whoever this person is, this is already how they're starting out. If you ended up meeting them, they're gonna loosen up and be more eager to say the little things that are maybe more colorful. So
what I want to know is what's in it for me, though, because they're not seeking a person. They want me to call them if I see their hubcap. What do I get out of this, huh?
Well, we could go to this spot in Bellevue and give it a look and try and find it.
No,
No.
Ransom
Do
it.
you think we could extort this guy if you want to ever see your dear hubcap again?
I feel like he just maybe kind of... It would be a weird reply chain, and then he'd, like, ghost you.
I think if he's going to get this sentimental about a hubcap, if he's serious about being this sentimental about a hubcap, and this isn't a joke, women, watch out. He might get sentimental about you.
Clingy.
And talk
You
to
might
you.
find your next bad decision on this page. Not like they all aren't, but
All
You
right.
don't want him chasing after you like his missing hubcap.
yeah.
Beautiful woman at Costco, Covington.
Is that our next one?
Trevor
Go for it.
Uber Eats delivery.
Oh, that seems kind of crazy.
What went on here?
A short one for me to read. Trevor at Uber Eats Delivery. You delivered a Red Robin. What a quinky dink. We're going there later tonight, boys. Blue drinks for the win.
Maybe we'll see Trevor.
Blue boozers for the win. You delivered Red Robin. Felt like you might be interested. Were you? Hit me up. Well, no, Trevor's the name of the Uber Eats guy, I guess.
I don't know if the odds are good for Trevor coming through on this one.
You think this is chick or you think this is a dude?
One wonders.
Dude.
If it's a dude, I can understand. Maybe Trevor doesn't swing that way. If it's a chick, this guy missed out on his calling.
He was at work. What the hell?
He was at work, but like that's how it all plays out.
That's how you get fired from your job, you mean?
It's Uber Eats. You can clock off on the app right then and there.
They don't let you do
Bro.
that.
Yeah, you have never. None of us have ever worked for Uber Eats.
Bro,
Like
you're
this is every delivery
spitballing.
guy's wet dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he missed it.
Is it?
Well, Trevor, if you're out there, please hit them up.
Trevor,
Speaking for myself, I would not be in the right headspace. Let's just say that.
That's so true. If you're ordering Uber Eats, do you really want people in your life at that moment?
is this a general approximate area from where they posted it?
That's pretty sick. It looks like
Yes.
it's a big parking lot.
Yeah.
That's the airport. Airport. That's a
It's
street
near the
grid.
university.
Oh.
Okay, if this was a college chick, he definitely missed his golden ticket, dude. What the heck? But if it was, well, they're Lutherans. That's kind of interesting. All right, Trevor. Good luck to you. If you go to Red Robin again, I hope we see you
Blue
there.
drinks on us, Trevor.
Yeah.
I'm always scared of the car ones where it's like, I saw you driving.
gotta
Oh,
love
you were
those.
so beautiful driving.
You're such a beautiful
car.
driver. The way you turned right really got me going.
When you checked your blind spots, I was losing it.
What do you think should be our next inspection?
We could do one that is a real throwback. This could be a generational hunt.
Yeah, dude, go
Let's
for
see.
it.
Let's
Go
see
for
KDP if you still live. KDP worked at Bellevue Square in the early 80s in Linwood. You worked at BSAM in the mid 80s. We worked across from each other. Hope you're doing great. Well, that is thrilling.
That's
KDP, you're a lucky woman. They're still thinking about you.
Now, what if there's a Peter P or a Sam P out there with a like an Aunt Kate or something like that? Maybe their mom's name's Kate, and like they just don't. I feel like we need a little bit more to know that we're talking for the right one. Like
Well, I think if Kate P sees this, the Kate P, they'll know.
give us store names, and then you can ask your mom or your aunt, and you could be like, "Hey, Aunt Kate, did you work at Nordstrom's at Bellevue Square Mall in the '80s, across from Hyde's Leather Collections?"
We could really, if they give us more info, we'll get the word out. We will make this happen. We will make sure KDP knows.
We'll hunt these guys down, guys.
Nothing will stop us.
All right, what else are we browsing for?
Should we
Tattooed
do-
woman at Fred Meyer's.
Should we make this our last round, do you think?
Sure.
Right.
I vote we check out the tattooed woman at Fred Meyer's.
Texas grad.
Texas grad works too.
I'm down.
That's in Capitol Hill.
Oh, boy.
You were a recent grad from Texas at a bar in Capitol Hill on June 21st. I had a mustache, and we had a walk through the park. I didn't catch your name. I wish I would have.
Wow. To our mustachioed Romeo, I hope you find your grad.
I mean, yeah, he didn't really have anything bad, I guess. He seems fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is what missed connections are for.
It seems like a by the book example of like what it is.
Looks like that probably took place right down at Cal Anderson Classic Park.
On the Woman Watcher scale, I give this guy a solid... Watch out from like 3 out of 10, He's not doing anything too weird from the one sentence we got out of him, but he might be a little bit wishful.
I think he's wishful. I don't think he's gonna get his second shot. I do give him a lower rating that he's not like big on describing the woman.
Well, if
Being like,
if you were that Texas grad, you'd know this was about you.
His Texas Juliet, yeah.
yeah,
You'd remember the mustache. I like that. That's his one identifying characteristic.
he's not trying very hard. It seems.
Maybe it was just like a really memorable mustache.
Maybe he's paranoid that someone who he knows is going to see this, so he's not going to give too many identifiers.
Oh, that's obviously Brad by the fact that he has a mustache.
Was it one of you two? The two guys sitting next to me
UFC
both got
cat
mustaches.
Neither of us have a
Dude,
mustache.
UFC cat shirt.
QFC cat shirt.
QFC cat shirt at Westwood Village. I was the female redhead, and you were the male blonde, strawberry blonde, who twice gave each other quite long looks. You're very handsome, and I appreciate the interaction. People tend to not flirt anymore, so that was lovely. Since we're both local, it seems... How about coffee? Tea? Need? Please send a photo or distinguishing description of some sort. Help weed out the others, if any bug me here. Thanks, and hope to run into you again.
Well,
Who had the cat shirt? Him or her?
I would assume him.
Whoops.
They'll know. They'll know who had it.
Oh, they'll know.
They will know. Should we shoot a shot and like just try and
No.
describe?
None
this?
of us
Okay,
are
fine.
strawberry blonde, so I don't think we
That's
can. Dang, this is. Hey, she's got lots of information. She described the whole scene, the characteristics, but I would advise her to consider that sometimes people just be looking at shit, and just because he gave you too long in looks doesn't mean he wants to meet for tea. And assuming he's local, how presumptuous. He could be visiting from out of town, visiting the iconic Westwood Village QFC, the landmark.
And did he really only flirt with you by looking? Did he do anything like good with his eyes, or was he just giving you some longing stares?
He might have
Maybe he
been
was-
staring blankly. Like not even
Exactly.
at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, staring blankly off into space is one of the simplest pleasures you can have. So, who knows?
On the, I think she might be overthinking the situation, guys. On the
Or
men,
not.
on the men watcher scale, guys. Honestly, if you're strawberry blonde, reply to this and hope you can give some good descriptions. Try and phone this one in. Maybe you're pulling a diamond out of the rough. Maybe
Your
you're,
red-headed Kroger
nah.
queen is waiting for you.
If you think it's a good fit, contact. But if not, disregard.
pull that arm. Take a spin at the wheel.
And to the poster of this post, I hope you do get your contact from your strawberry blonde prince, and I hope you go on many coffee, tea, and meat dates. And I hope you continue shopping at the Westwood Village QFC, because it's truly an iconic destination.
All right, let's look for a good last one, and maybe in another life. Oof.
Oh,
Tampa.
Dump truck
dump truck
driver.
driver. We gotta see this.
Ugh.
Dump truck driver Sultan. He's the Sultan of dump trucks. That's big. You drove through the work zone and asked for my number. I couldn't catch your name over the sound of your truck. We need to go out for a coffee. But he has your number.
Yeah.
So I think if he wants to go out for a coffee, he'll do something with it. Also, major props to this dump truck driver for asking for a number at the side of his dump truck. That it takes a real stallion to get that to work.
You know, he's stably employed. He's probably a part of some union. Maybe he was just, if he had a buddy in the car, what are the odds he was just BSing to his
Yeah.
buddy that he could get her number, and then he gave it to him, and that's all he wanted, and that was it.
Or maybe I'm what do I know? Maybe a dump truck is the ultimate vehicle to pick up chicks in, and that guy's got it figured out.
Could be the case. On the man watcher scale, you think he should be afraid? I don't think
I
so.
think
She
she
seems normal.
Well, she knows he has her number, and yet she's reaching out to such desperate measures as missed connections. I think were she more normal, she would just simply wait to be contacted. But she's already chomping at the bit for this dump truck Dave. So honestly, sir, Mr. Dump Truck Driver, I'd proceed with caution.
I'd say that just the ball's in his court, you know? It's up to him.
The dump's in his truck.
Yeah, no, low risk unless he perceived risk, maybe post-interaction.
You're already researching dump trucks.
So
I
guys, if you're having trouble with the ladies, you got a little spare change in your pocket. I don't know if $8,500 really does it.
that's a fine truck.
This is a furry little cat on the front. It's a little.
Women love those.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but
Oh, I thought it was right up your alley.
oh, furries. Oh, you're right. I love getting plugged, guys.
Okay, dude.
Those-
You did not
those
need
are
to say
two-
that.
Those are two completely different things.
All right, guys. But if you got something like 12 grand now, if you're having trouble with women, $1,200, you get yourself a dump truck. This pulls women.
Oh yeah, they like a guy with
You keep
cargo
bringing up
space.
the idea of like impersonating the guy so you have a chance. I've noticed a pattern.
So we need
It's
some
not a pattern.
strawberry blonde hair dye, and we need to go to Westwood. queue up
Because these
you
women,
get a dump truck.
yearn for something. If you can fill a hole, fill the hole, guys. You know.
You can be
Whoa,
that debonair
whoa.
dump truck Dan.
Guys, be your true self. Be authentic.
That's true.
But
That's
don't
true.
be crazy.
Guys, this is Captain Sam talking. All hands on deck. If you can plug a hole, plug a hole.
Not your holes, thank you very much, Captain Sam.
Oh.
Lay that order.
Yeah, so $1,200, you get yourself a woman puller. Now you can fit.
Get yourself a what?
A woman puller.
Yeah, as in you can pick up chicks in this hot new swanky ride. It could fit maybe a herd of San Antonio women in it.
No.
Not the San Antonio
Oh,
woman.
God.
Shout out to women from San Antonio. They get it done.
All right,
Terrible.
guys. Thank you for joining us for this one and only episode of Craigslist Missed Connections.
Well, who knows? Do let us know if you liked it, and maybe we'll look at that comment.
If you ever had your own misconnection, comment down below.
Oh, yes.
Maybe we'll review it if it's awesome.
Maybe you missed one of us. Maybe
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a hole you could fill.
We're professional hole fillers, so we'll get the job done.
Hot
we're
patch, cold patch.
podcasters. We're podcasters. Let's just say that.
Only on the weekend.